Welcome, gamers, to Geek Salad episode, not an episode, is in fact our YouTube exclusive. While we're recording our video game fails episode, we decided there was one piece that was really a visual thing that we had to actually address. And that is great box art, or interesting box art, that has nothing to do with the actual gameplay. So, before we begin, some introductions. I'm Andy.
I'm Mike.
I'm Joe.
I'm Catherine.
And we have a special guest, Catherine's husband, also Joe. And this poltergeist standing right next to you.
The original G, baby.
Yeah, that's right. Welcome back, Mike.
Woo!
Figured if anything was going to get you to come back, if it wasn't going to be superhero
crappy
movies,
video
it was
games?
gonna be
That's the way to go,
video
baby.
games.
I'll tell you. Nah,
By the way, you are forbidden from talking about the Angry Video Game Nerd. No quotes. We got our own stuff. We are original now.
We are
the certified original video game.
We'll be angry.
Done. You're already... Oh, don't be upset.
No, but there was no reason to bring that up at all.
I know. I like to tease. So, sorry about that. Anyway,
Been back for like 10 minutes, huh?
yeah.
And he's walking out the door.
Oh, fuck off. Here's your shit. Get out of here. All right, so anyway, I'm going to start. Everyone, except for Joe, you're the only one who did not contribute because you couldn't think of one.
I couldn't think of one.
I really...
Everybody took the good ones. I mean,
I wanted to take one of your slots, too, and do a second Atari one, but I decided not to. For you, you selfish son of a bitch.
I know.
So anyway, we're going to start...
Hey!
That's when we put the Chiron on. Joe, selfish son of a bitch.
Breaking news.
Anyway, the first one here, this is my choice. This is the Atari 2600 basketball. I mean, look at this artwork. I mean, all these dudes doing layups, they're dunking. Every guy has a fro. Every single one of them.
Even the white guys have
a fro. This is a thing of beauty. All right?
He's 6'8", 7'2" with
With
the afro.
With the afro.
They've gone full Fletch.
Erwin Fletcher. And here's the actual gameplay.
It feels lacking somehow.
It's a glorified Pong is what
It really is.
No afros. No dunks. In fact, Mike,
No jerseys.
you actually, because I'm sure you played this game, right?
Way back.
Way back. Do you remember the sounds they used to make?
Oh, it was like a boom boom. Yeah, that's all it was.
Have you played this recently? Do you have one of the Atari
No,
emulators?
they only have one for it's the PlayStation. There's you can download what the Atari collections or something.
Oh God!
There's one I don't have that. But
All that processing power in a PlayStation. Let's play the Atari 2600
no, I guess
games.
apparently they came out with one. It had a few arcade games. It had a few. What was it? Some of the Atari 2600s, the arcade ones, and I think that I don't know if that's on there or not. I'm not sure.
But again, it's just this is not the box I was promised.
Well, it's Atari. What do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, Andy, let's be honest. Like Mike said, it's Atari.
Right, exactly.
However,
You could actually play it. It's playable.
You mentioned that I didn't bring one. I thought immediately Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back.
Nowhere on the box is any of the players blue, though.
No, but if you look at, I should have mentioned this, but if you look at the box art for Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back, you got this AT-AT. You have the snow speeders speeding through its legs.
And what do you have? You got Luke Skywalker running through Hoth unprotected.
Come on.
Jumping through caves, as what he did in the movie, right?
Yeah.
All right, so next up, Catherine.
Centipede.
All right.
This also came with an excellent comic book.
Oh God.
How do you write a backstory about a centipede?
So it is. It's that there's an elf, and he works a 9-to-5 job, and he takes his lunch breaks with the bugs, and they're all good friends. And then the evil wizard comes around, the fucker, and he makes all the bugs want to come and attack the elf, and so the elf has to use his magic wand to stop them.
So help me God, if there's a Jesus analogy in that.
I was gonna say Tolkien. This is not
right. Okay. So all right. So in this picture, the box art here. I mean, you've got amazing bugs. You've got like this friggin' just monster and a kid pointing at it. Gameplay.
That's the elf.
That's the wand.
That's the elf wielding his wand.
All right.
In battle against the monster.
This is pre-Zelda.
Gameplay. Yeah. That is exactly what you.
Yeah, you get the spiders go doing, doing, and the centipede going.
Well, at least the box art had a centipede on it. I mean, they
That's
tried to make it good. I mean, it had a centipede.
Right.
Good point.
Now, I'm
Mike.
gonna go
Good
back
point,
just
Mike.
Relevant.
Yeah,
Good
at
point.
least it's somewhat
Good point,
relevant.
Exactly.
This also kind of looked like the side cabinet artwork for the actual game.
Now, I will like to point out that all these games came out before Joe was born.
That's true.
Thanks for the shots.
We're all taking shots at each other now, okay? We've been for the
We've
last
been
5
doing
minutes.
that.
Okay, get
Okay.
me over with,
Fossil.
finally.
Yeah.
Would you like some cheese?
With that one.
Okay, next up. Oh, all right, Mike, this is yours.
Now look at this. Now let's look at this for a second, here, okay? It says the hyperspace. It was no the hyperspeed shootout in space.
What does Merle Haggard have to do with that?
Why do we have a redneck with a banjo?
Look, you know what? I was thinking about this today. I have a theory.
Oh, good God.
Do you remember back in the days when they used to like have print ads for video games? And it would be like just something random, like some dude lost his mind because he's playing Armador on the Atari 2600 or something like that. Yes, deep cut.
Yeah, that is a deep cut.
But this is the kind of thing that you would have, like the old timer with the banjo.
Oh, I swear this
You
had
know?
to be a prank.
Yeah,
like
but
someone
that's
lost
not an ad.
You know,
That's not...
No, that's not an ad. I think that there was a mix-up with the art department that the box art people got the ad, and there's probably some kick-ass ad right there with gameplay and all that shit that
Yeah,
they
but
never
here's the
show
thing.
you.
Something page
Okay.
display in Nintendo Power.
I was going to
or
say,
something.
somebody find a Nintendo Power from that time area and find the Felix box art.
but let's look at this for a second here. You figure that we're all kind of in our teens at this point.
For the Super Nintendo,
Nintendo?
I was in college.
I was in college.
All right, so I was probably in my teen. I was in my teens, about a couple years behind you guys. And you figure like, and I know I didn't have a Super Nintendo, but the funny thing is, you're looking at these games. You're looking at like Zelda, Metroid, redneck guy with a banjo.
Right. Yeah, I mean...
What kid is buying that game?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the name sounds kind of cool, Phalanx. I mean, Phalanx is militaristic and stuff like that, but you got Merle Haggard. Why would I want to buy a video game with Merle Haggard?
I think I've got
That's
it.
just-
You
Dukes of
better
Hazzard.
not kneel.
It's all about the curiosity factor is what it is. You have the hyperspeed shootout in space, and Banjo Dude.
What is he, the balladeer?
No, what it is you are doing, you're looking at it on the shelf, and you're doing the same thing we're looking at it here going, what possible relevance could this have to the game? I have to buy it just to find out what's going on.
It's Firefly.
That's what I was just trying to remember the lyrics.
I don't think that's Merle Haggard. I think that's Hank Williams Sr. 3 years after he died.
Yeah.
No, that's Uncle Jesse waiting for the Duke boys. to
Yeah.
come home. And we're talking Coy and Vance too.
Well, it's not Tom Wopat, that's for sure.
No.
Anyway, let's see the actual gameplay. No
That's-
old timers.
I see the
No
same.
fucking old
The
timers.
thing is, that looks actually pretty badass. It looks like a cool game. It looks like an R-Type. It looks good.
Like a Life Force, Gradius, R-Type.
Yes.
Basic shooter.
Those side-scrolling shooters.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Better than Zach's on.
At some point, I will buy a Super Nintendo Classic. And at some point, once they figure out the patch to hack it, I am going to download this game. And I will download the original box art.
Just a warning, Andy. Distinct lack of banjo in the game.
There was no banjo in here.
No banjo.
No
Just
banjo.
play Mumford and Sons in the background. You're good.
Yeah, the Dead South in the background on loop.
The soundtrack to my gameplay.
Where is Moonshine?
Oh, you'll be
That's what
drinking
you're
that.
You're defending the moonshine.
Oh! All right.
You know, it may not be banjo. Just get Charlie Daniels band. That'll work.
All right.
Down, down
We up for
Georgia.
the next one?
Yep.
All right. Oh, Mike, this is yours.
Yep.
That's a
Yep.
good one.
Oh my god.
This
Did
is
you get that one from me?
Yeah, no, there was actually before you. I think you guys read the same article at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
But Mike was the one who sent me the link for this. This is for the PC, right?
This was for the Atari 400/800 XL/AXE.
Okay.
Oh, it was the version I played.
Yeah. So was that like the home computer Atari version
Probably,
thing?
yeah.
All right. There are so many racist jokes that I want to make right now, but I won't make.
Because he loves
grape soda.
Oh my god! Look at this thing. It doesn't even look like Pac-Man. It just looks like a dude with a big yellow head.
Which is funny because this is around the time that the Pac-Man animated series was out.
Right, where he was
cartoon show.
essentially a body with that had sprouted legs and arms and a pork pie hat.
Was this inspiration for when they did the Super Globetrotters, and then they had Curly Neal as the basketball head?
That is, I think that's what it is.
Because that's what this looks like.
That is exactly. It just.
I just demand justification for the buck tooth. That's the only part of this that
'Cause he's-
really
'cause-
makes me scratch my head is the buck tooth.
Now the thing
is that necessary?
is that supposed to be the Great Wall of China or some castle
I'm
in
not
England?
sure, but again, and Joe, to your point, the buck tooth is essentially the keystone to all of these horrible racist thoughts I'm having right now. So it's really,
Maybe
So he can
that's
take bites out of those spree that he's eating.
yeah.
maybe that's
Yeah.
maybe that's what the designers thought that the people that played the games would look like.
All right, are you ready for the gameplay? Okay, it's
And you know what? That actually looks like the arcade version.
well. This looks like it. I think this got released right before the 2600 version came out
Yeah.
because this looks like the game.
that looks like the game.
If I remember
the 2600 does not look anything like the arcade.
Oh, that goes to the audio half of the show.
Well, I remember the 400, 800 was more of a computer, like a Commodore 64.
Yeah, it was like
which actually had some better graphics and better
probably
things, but-
higher processing power
Right.
and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that game was on a tape?
Oh.
You want to play a game? Sure. You got 3 hours?
Click.
All right, let me play the
Flip
Hobbit.
it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Flip it.
Look dork.
Kill elf. Next. Okay. Also, Joe.
Just look at it. You have the dragon breathing fire everywhere.
Look at that cape.
Hero, look at the boss cape. I mean, how do you say no to that?
That is, seriously, this is Norse. These are the gods taking down the fire-breathing dragons.
You've got the dragon. You've got the castle in the background. It looks
This
epic.
looks epic. Okay, ready gameplay.
A slime
Oh.
draws near. Command.
Oh, good God.
I feel a little let down. The worst
Where
part,
are the fields of fire? Just Sartaris.
The flowing wind.
Hey.
Now, I was gonna say, is this like a third-party developer from was this
Oh
Capcom?
no, this was Konami, I think.
Konami. Oh, jeez.
Yep.
If I remember correctly, this was actually a very good game too,
It just looked
for what it was.
nothing.
Like the
Well,
box art.
you don't know what kind of attacks that slime has.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Attack.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
the funny thing is that became like the mascot of Dragon Warrior.
Yes,
The
it
slime
That
absolutely
became like the
did.
mascot
Yeah, big
because
time.
like,
yeah.
I was like,
well,
has to,
yeah.
because there's no fucking
They
dragons
made
anywhere in the game.
What was it? In some of the later games, they actually made a controller like the slime. You can put it over the controller
Oh my
and play
God!
the slime.
Yeah.
You could actually. I'm not kidding.
No,
Look it up.
no.
Yeah.
Look it up.
They have
Yeah.
My mother
slimes,
has a
little
couple-
knights that ride around on them
The
as
s-
enemies.
the slime-
Like, they are the iconic enemy.
My mother
Yeah.
In a
there's a
game
couple
named
of
after dragons.
stuffed slime toys.
Oh,
The slime is the only enemy that's appeared in every single Dragon Warrior game.
really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my.
But for this game, for the time, again,
it's
it was one of those games that had a lot to do. You had to go around and do quests, get your armor, everything. So it was a good game for the time.
Yeah.
It's Final Fantasy before Final
And
Fantasy.
if I remember correctly, didn't they do like a deal where if you got Nintendo Power, they sent you that game for free?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
It was
Yeah.
a whole thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all of that is wonderful, but let's go back to basics. It looks nothing
Like the
No.
box
like
art.
the box.
Yeah, the bad. Yeah, we're not complaining about it being a bad game. Just misrepresenting the
Yes.
awesome night battle with the terrifying, huge fire-breathing
I
dragon.
do
Well,
kind of
eventually
feel
you
like
did
the
get a dragon.
series
It
went
just took a
off-
while.
I do kind of feel like the series went off the rails when Akira Toriyama started animating it, but what do I know?
Actually, that's when I got into the games. Because I like Akira Toriyama's art animation
We got
style.
one more to talk about here, and this is the game cover is infamous, but the North American cover for Mega Man. Our friend Steve writes that no discussion of terrible box art would be complete without mentioning the original Mega Man's North American cover, which was clearly drawn by a colorblind chimp with cerebral palsy.
Oh, good God.
All right, so this is what it looks like. Okay, Catherine had never seen the gameplay before, so here's what the gameplay looks like.
You've never seen Mega Man?
She didn't grow up with a Nintendo.
Even still.
Not
I know.
even near. I wasn't within a block of a Nintendo.
Yeah, but it's like everything's so mainstream media. You never saw one.
Well, the first one is like almost everybody, I think, got their teeth cut on the second one.
The second one's probably the one that
But
everybody knows.
well,
Yeah.
but the true hardcore gamers know Mega Man just because it's such a hard game.
Oh god, that game's unforgivably hard. Fuck those people.
The second one's the only one I ever beat.
Awesome.
Really?
I
You beat the second one?
I did.
Wow.
It was the only one I ever beat.
We have an NES Classic upstairs. I dare you. What's your
Oh, I know I won't make it past like 2 boards.
You prove yourself right now, damn it.
Alright.
I
But look at
trust
this.
all the original ones.
This
1
looks
through 6.
fun. This is Nintendo cool. You
That's
know?
a fun game.
But instead we get this fucking guy.
You know what? And it would have been a less forgivable crime because, again, Mega Man's a Japanese IP.
His
It's
thighs
Steve from Smash
aren't
TV.
even like close to the same.
Seriously, nobody,
Proportionally bad.
whoever did this doesn't know proportion.
Oh, no.
And doesn't know the game.
Or depth perception.
They actually, the guy, I guess apparently, I read somewhere, I think it was on Amazon Prime. There's
And
a show
yet
called
he-
The Video Game
That was
Years.
all done.
Yeah.
That's all done in
And
pencils.
I think the guy that did the artwork talked about it. And I guess apparently they told him to draw this picture for this game. They gave him a description, but never told him exactly what the game looked like. Like, he never saw what the game looked like. He never saw anything. So, of course, he just kind of drew it based on what he heard. And that was the result. And apparently, was it one of the games, the anniversary games?
Yeah.
They actually created that character as a joke.
Oh,
You can actually play as that
hold on.
character.
I found the pixel art for it.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Joe found
oh
that.
god,
You
find
can
it,
actually play
please.
it.
Come on.
Show me. Because that thing is like, I'm helping!
Hold on.
Stop that.
Oh god. Is that one of those games?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
What was it, like, beat 'em and lick 'em, or what was that?
We don't want the Atari, one of the Atari dirty ones? It
Yeah.
was like beat 'em and eat 'em or something.
There we
Yes!
go.
Like
That was it. Beat 'em and eat 'em.
Something like that. It was
There's the pixel art for the box art.
Is that what he's supposed to look like?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a joke. The guy, they actually created him just as a joke in honor of it. Because it was so bad.
Yeah.
Even the second one, they even said didn't get it totally right because he was blue, he was at least in the right colors, but of course he still had a gun in his hand. Even the characters still look right. They said like by 3 they finally got it the right way.
Actually, I saw an alternate version of that art where he has the gun arm, but he's completely in chrome silver. Yeah.
What?
Maybe he downloaded one of the other guys.
Okay. Well, anyway. Fun conversation. Episode 151 will either be posted before or after this. I depends on who does what. So we will see you soon when we talk about the biggest fails in video gaming history. Talk to you later.